Hi everybody, just waiting for more folks to log on so I can start the conversation here in Guanica. Don't want to get too close to this building because we're still feeling these aftershocks, and this building is very unstable right now. Look at this. Okay, so if you are just joining us, it is, let's see, about 4 o'clock Puerto Rico time, and we are in Guanica, one of the hardest hit areas, and this is a pharmacy that sustained heavy damage. And look at the doors, and up here is apartments, and there were actually people inside, and that door, you see it's still open, and there are keys hanging there, and it's because the people after the hurricane, I keep calling it a hurricane because people keep comparing it, the fear and the nerves, they keep comparing it to Hurricane Maria back in 2017. But the earthquake, they said as soon as they felt it, they ran out, leaving their keys still attached to the door and the door open. So actually, about not even 2 minutes ago, we just felt an aftershock. This is the first time that I've actually felt it myself. I was sitting in the car, and the car just starts rocking and swaying side to side, and it lasted a good 3 seconds. My photographer was outside, and I was actually on the microphone. I was tracking, putting audio to a piece that I'm working on for later on, and my photographer looks at me through the window, and he said, "Did you feel that?" I said, "Yeah, was that what I think it is?" It's crazy because it's so quick, but it feels like it takes forever as well. 3 seconds is not that long, but when it's rattling for about 3 seconds, it does feel much longer than you want it to. So I want to show you where we are kind of stationed. And that's Manny working on the script for later on. So, and my cousin just wrote me asking me, did you feel just now apparently an aftershock 4.9? So yes, Cece, thank you for writing me and asking if we were okay. We certainly did feel that, and thank you for letting us know. We weren't sure what it was. Okay, want to show you around if I can. And I'm not going to get very close to this building because this building is so unstable that they say every time there's a tremor, which is pretty frequently for the past week or so, this building starts to just crumble and crumble even more so. So I want to show you this taco maker I just interviewed, which you will meet her later on throughout our shows. She's the owner of this taco maker, and look at it. I mean, it's just, pictures don't do it justice. Video doesn't do it justice. It's when you're out here and you realize, wow, I mean, it's in pieces. And this is their livelihood. The owner is 33 years old, just trying to make it, just opened up a pizza place behind this, which I'm going to go around and show you. And she says, now that's gone. Look at this McDonald's. That's also closed. The only thing that we noticed that was open was a Burger King, and the line was out on the main street because so many people were lining up. They said it was just the drive-thru that was open, and they had a limited menu. But this is the pharmacy. The owner's been here all day, and he said that he's at this point trying to find somebody who can demolish it. But homes are up there, and that's where some people were. And I don't know if you can see that door that's open. The owners, they were there. They said they ran so fast that they just bolted, leaving the keys at the door open. And they said that this was crumbled about 2 feet more today. Cece, I see that you're watching. Thank you for texting me about the aftershock. So 4.9, because I haven't been able to read anything on it. It literally just happened. Okay, so I'm coming around the back. This is the drive-through of the taco maker. And that is the pizza place. That was the dining room area. But you can see it's not much is left of it. And I'm gonna, again, kind of trying to keep my distance here because there's been pieces that keep falling down. And that is the kitchen. Look at the drive-through. Isn't that something? Really sad to see. And these homes, again, apparently somebody just moved to these apartments 2 weeks ago. And now they're perhaps at one of the shelters that we have seen across the towns. There have been shelters in schools. Some people are setting up tents in open parks and public places. It's the safest they say that they feel because they're away from everything, and say, hey, it feels better to experience these tremors outside than it does inside of our homes. My photographer said that he felt one of the tremors early this morning. He said it woke him up, shook his bed in our hotel. We're staying in Ponce. In my room, I didn't feel anything. I think I just slept right through it. But this is going around. If you're just joining us, this is the pharmacy. So you have 3 businesses here, and you have several homes up there, apartments. And this is the McDonald's. And to give you perspective, this is right as soon as you pull into Guanica, which is a city, a town in the southwestern part of the island. And it's probably one of the areas that we've seen that's been the worst. We went to a school. I'm going to tell you what we're working on for later on in our newscast. We went to a school that is damaged, heavily damaged, and we spotted a little boy, and I started talking to him. He's 12 years old, and he told me that he was here trying to find out what was left of his school. And today was the day that they were supposed to go back to school after winter break. So you're going to hear from him. He speaks great English, and he was really able to translate and transfer, and I guess I'm trying to come up with the words to describe it by also being distracted by this officer. He was really able to put into words what he's feeling. Okay, sorry, that officer was distracting me because I wasn't sure if we were getting kicked out or what. Okay, so you can see it's blocked off, but we're past. And also, I just want to show you our car that Manny just put a piece of debris right there to hold up one of the blocks. This is how we power our car because, again, there's no electricity. This is the McDonald's. It's closed. Pieces are there. And then those 3 businesses here. So at 6 o'clock, you're going to hear from the 12-year-old boy who lost his school. He's incredible. He talks about what he lost, which is so much more than just the materialistic things. And at 5 p.m., you're going to meet, hi doggy, there's a little dog here. At 5 p.m., you're going to meet the woman who owns this taco maker and the woman who owns the pizza place. She owns both of them. And she actually said that she opened the pizza place about 6 months ago in July. So I put her on my Instagram page. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can find her information there. And she's like, can anybody help, please? And I feel her pain. I mean, this is how she makes her money, and now she doesn't even know what's next for her. Want to turn this around here to give you a look at what we're seeing. And we are 1 hour ahead, but at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to go live from this area in Guanica. Mi gente can't catch a break. Yeah, no kidding. Prayers for Puerto Rico. Hi, Sheli. Please be careful out there. Thank you for the message. Dios los proteja y cuide. Gracias. Let's see. I'm trying to read your messages here. All while looking and showing you some perspective. And I said, how much do you think you lost in damages? And she says, I wouldn't even be able to begin to try to figure out how much. And what's interesting, she says, is that it wasn't so bad here when she first came up. An employee is the one who told her that her restaurant had been damaged. And she said she saw a picture and it didn't look that bad, but because there have been continuous tremors and aftershocks here, after the one that we saw on Tuesday that was the strongest, it keeps getting worse. Her property just keeps getting worse. So we're sharing the stories here from Puerto Rico, hoping that we can give them some exposure. These are the stories that they want to be told so that they can get some help. We know that emergency declaration, National Guard was activated yesterday by the governor here, the president, also President Trump, we understand. And so FEMA has been providing cots for some families, water, food trucks we saw. And I don't know why all these people are standing around, but it says Icono abierto está abierto. I think that says it's open. But you can see people who just pull over and just try to take pictures because it is quite a spectacle. My mom writing that I need a helmet. Mom, I'm trying to keep my distance. But we did see some guys in helmets, and they are crews that are actually going building by building to see if they're sustainable and if they're total damage. And what they would do is they would put spray paint with markings, letting people know, yeah, you can't go in here, it's off limits, it's not safe, it's safe. So we're gonna have that video for you in our newscast as well. So I think that's it, because I'm gonna go back to work and work on stuff for our show, content for our show, and the stories of these people that we have met. And the spirits are high, folks, despite everything that they've been through yet again. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on NBC6 newscast, and I'll be tweeting, and I'll be on Instagram and on Facebook. Bye.